When a new episode of UNCUT ISHHH TALK. Shout out to anybody that's tuned in tonight, man. What's going on? Anytime you see me, if you watch it live, and you might jump in here, just so happen that I might be editing a video on YouTube or whatnot. It's whatever way I got it set up, the way I got it where I can stream on YouTube and Twitch Live. So I don't know. I can't set it up, I guess, on YouTube. I guess I got to figure something out where I can set it up on YouTube before I start streaming or whatnot, so I can have a title and everything already set up. But like I said, for right now, that's how I got it. But shout out to anybody that's tuned in. You are in a new episode of UNCUT ISHHH TALK. Oh man, I ain't got my what's the name out. I'll be alright. Do it like that. But shout out to anybody that's tuned in. This is the new episode of UNCUT ISHHH TALK, episode 22. You can't stop the rain. As far as, like I said, the audio versions will be available on Saturday. As far as Spotify, Apple, iHeart, all your podcast streaming platforms, the audio versions will be available on Saturday. Shout out to everybody. How's your week going? Has it been a long work week? Has it been a long week as far as school or whatnot, with your kids or whatnot? Just let me know. Hit me in the live chat as far as YouTube live chat. If you watching me on Twitch, hit me on the live chat. Shout out to my newest follower on Twitch too, Thanos. I can't see the full name right now. Hold on, bro. Yeah, finally, on Twitch, somebody follow. I can't see your name right now, but shout out to I got a new person following me on Twitch right now. Shout out to you, Thanos. I think that's his name. If I ain't say the name right, my bad. What's going on, dude? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Trying to see. But yeah, shout out to Thanos as far as Twitch go. Newest follower anyway. And shout out to anybody that's gonna be tuned in tonight. Like I said, this is the newest episode of UNCUT ISHHH TALK. Audio versions will be available Saturday, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, whatever you listen to streaming podcasts on. What's going on, NADEA? Shout out to NADEA for coming through again.
What's up?
How your week been?
It's been a lot.
I mean, you ain't got to get no detail or nothing, but it's been good, bad, or in between.
It's just all of the above.
Okay.
I'm just tired, man.
Same here.
Same
here. Telling you, man. On all ends. Hey. Not even just tired physically, like tired mentally. Tired physically, too. But mostly, I'm tired mentally a little bit, too. I am.
Man, they fucking with my packages.
What you mean? Is it Christmas stuff?
Nah, I had bought my daughter some shoes off of eBay, and I don't got them. But they said they was delivered in my mailbox. Not even at my door, in my mailbox. I mean, she's still small enough that her shoes could fit in the mailbox. But I goes and open the mailbox, it's not there. We got locks, so it's not like anybody could have just picked it up. My husband didn't pick it up, so it's like, where are my shoes at? Where my daughter's shoes?
Who you get it through?
eBay, just the regular postage.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I would say be careful with them type of situations. I mean, Amazon always seem like they've been good. Outside of Amazon, I don't know.
Man, I just know they better give me my money back. Or they better figure out where my package is. One or the other. Nah, because I would straight up just call eBay. Like if the seller does not give me my money back, and this is a money back eBay guarantee, you call the company. Okay. Like I've had to call eBay before because my shit got hacked.
Oh, your account or?
Yeah, my eBay account. They
Damn.
they weren't doing that but trying to sell stuff, and I was like, why? Like, I mean, first of all, that's why I never like let my PayPal account like just automatically. No, hell no. And I was trying to figure out like how you figure out my whack ass passwords and shit. They must have. I don't know.
One thing about it is we definitely gotta be careful as far as the internet age go, doing certain things online, especially online shopping, because a lot of information gets spread out, data and all of that. So yeah, gotta be careful doing that type of stuff, especially online shopping, especially in the holiday season. Scammers are out here. You know they looking.
Yeah, they got the right one because I'm about to call everybody because my money will be back in my account if those shoes are not on my doorstep by Tuesday. Oh, I don't play. I call and cuss everybody out. They better be glad I couldn't get a hold of nobody at the post office. They tripping.
Shout out Davin. I hit bro up. I see what you said, bro. You got a live house. I got you. But anybody that's tuned in right now, shout out to you as far as my subscribers or anybody that's new to the channel, Twitch or YouTube. Make sure you hit that like or subscribe button. Like I said, subscribe to the channel or just stick around. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe later on. If you don't, hey, I understand. Come back for another episode and future references. But once again, I want to shout out NADEA for coming through again. Like I said, I basically may as well call her the co-host at this point.
I mean, I like to talk, and I ain't really be having shit else to do on no Friday night, so why the fuck not?
One thing I said is, I had these conversations at work or whatnot with people or whatnot, with homies. Even female counterparts or whatnot. I don't have a lot of females that work in my job. I don't know why. But when I come across certain females that do want to have these conversations, I do like to have these conversations. Hip-hop, movies or whatnot, especially movies. I can't come across, it ain't just females, males either that want to talk about movies in particular, especially scary movies. So have somebody jump in there like that. Well, having my wife too, because she'll talk about some movies and something what too. When she get in the mood anyway. But anyway, talking about them type of stuff, especially movies. I feel like a lot of people like to talk about hip-hop, but getting on camera, sitting around, talking about it or whatnot, it might be a little different, and I understand it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess because people, like, they're afraid, not afraid, but, like, to speak candidly, like, nobody's watching, like, you know what I mean? Because I be forgetting we live sometimes, and I be like, boy, let me reel my personality back in, because I say some shit.
Hey,
not like I want to tell shit, but like I just speak candidly. I don't care.
Like I said,
that's like people think I'm a private person. I'm like, nah, people just don't ask shit about me, so they don't know shit.
Oh yeah, I ain't even trying to get that deep. I ain't trying to get into your business. I ask them because I don't mind nobody asking me a question. It is what it is. I mean, I don't look for nobody to judge me because I'm not judging you, and I honestly don't care about your opinion anyway. Like I said, God Almighty Christ, the blood of Jesus Christ, that's the person I'm only looking for as far as opinion-wise anyway. So,
I mean, everybody got an opinion, and the more you put out there on the internet, the more you get people to have an opinion on.
One thing I had to understand is that when I started this is, I ain't gonna say I'm prepared if certain things happen as far as not superstar status, but just getting a certain name. Because when you get certain places, you know certain things might happen. But
here come the haters. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for them people to be like, look at that gap tooth bitch. You damn right.
Man, it'll be more than that.
You know how people be though. They always gotta like go for your appearance or something about your appearance. Like why? Like why?
Whoever watching right now, I might look like I'm little fit, but I got a little gut right here. I'm trying to tell you, hey, this boy stand up like, hey, I ain't fat now. I'm just saying though, I got a little gut right here, but I'm keeping it. Hey, I'm just, and I got a gap too. Hey, I got a gap too, but One thing I love to do, I try my best to smile as much as possible because I done been through a lot. I done seen a lot, and one thing you're not going to see me doing is on here frowning or whatnot, being depressed or whatnot. I go through things, I still go through things, but I try to give you the bad, the ugly, and the good.
Right?
Definitely. So I want to start this off by saying I was one of those people that might have had to ask for $20 here and there in the past. I was one of those people that had to get a ride to work. I had to walk to get to destination sometimes before I got a car. And this ain't teenage years. This is 20s, mid-20s maybe. This is things that happened to me. This is things I had to do. But like I said, that's being able to look in the mirror and being able to say, this is the person I am and this is the person this is me. As far as the destination I'm after, being able to face everything I've been through and so far on or whatever. Who takes me? My bad, y'all.
Exactly. But yeah, man, I feel you.
Oh, shout out to Nate. He might come through, but I know he be still having to work or whatnot, but he'll pop up or whatnot. Shout out to Clyde. I know he was doing the Afro Tech. I don't know if he doing it this weekend, but I asked him about that. He said something about tickets too. I told him I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do that or not, but shout out to Clyde. I know he doing his thing. He busy or whatnot.
Hey.
And shout out to all my working people or whatnot. I have people I been trying to, like I said, to jump on or whatnot. I know they be working, and people who not working, when they want to get laid back or whatnot, they not necessarily might try to jump on the internet and talk. They be trying to relax or go to the clubs or whatnot. Hey, I understand. Especially if you working a 12-hour shift or whatnot. Hey, I understand.
Bruh, that's some shit I ain't never done. Wait, no, I don't think I even worked a 12-hour shift. I mean,
okay. Yeah, I had, boy.
I guess, like, kinda, but not really. Like, I went on trips with children, and when you go, your job never stops. You are, a chaperone. Wait. And this was a job.
I had to set my stuff off.
But yeah, so I mean, like that, but not like standing up on my feet for 12 hours. I think the most I ever worked was 10. And I used to hate that shit.
You done done everything, man. Shout out to all my working class people. Once again, I want to say that you don't work.
What's the worst job you ever had?
It's got to be restaurant. And
you gonna say what? You gonna say what restaurant or not?
Yeah, I said McDonald's, but not as far as the company. It's just the working environment, especially working in my early days as a teenager. I was closing, like I said. I was doing everything.
First of all, they should have never had teenagers closing that was still in school. That shit was hella illegal, but they did that shit all the time.
I don't think
all the fucking time.
I gotta be honest. I don't think I did it during the weekdays. I think it was mostly on the weekends.
I did that shit on the weekdays. But also, at Wendy's, they was not supposed to have us closing because I think they closed later, like on the weekdays. But I know for Arby's, I think they closed at like 9, and I think that was like fine. But
okay.
Yeah, but that wasn't even my worst job. I'm calling these motherfuckers out. My worst job was Connect. I hated that shit with a passion.
Connect what?
Connect
Kitchens?
Yes, I hate that motherfucking job.
Why did you work there? Hold on, we're not about to do Connect like that. That was one of my favorite jobs.
Fuck Connect.
Shout out to all my people that worked at Connect Kitchens, man. Back in the day.
I hated that damn job with a passion.
You talking about over there on Park Drive, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, that was a spot.
Did you ever work there?
Yeah, I was there full time. I was on the line building the cabinets, putting the cabinets together, and whatnot.
I was in service orders.
I'm talking about everybody in shit, man. I don't know. We had a good time. You talking about people was dunking on people? See,
I hated my section. I did not like the people. The people I worked with was okay. But the leaders of our group, they was just like...
Dang, I didn't know you were to Connect. Man, that was a spot.
I hated working there with a passion. Boy, like I am traumatized from working there. You don't understand the shit I went through back there at service orders. That's so funny. How long did you work there? Like, what year did you work there?
Oh, I gotta go back, man. It might have been, might have been 07.
I was there. That's
might have been 07. I was young. I was definitely I thought it might have been 19. Might have been 19.
I was there. I started working there. I started working there in 2006. I worked there from 2006 to 2009. That's how fucking long I was there. That's why
you probably was. I'm telling you, man, because a lot of people kept on asking me like, "You on full time?" Because all people was there through manpower, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm full time." I'm like, "Yeah, I get paid every 2 weeks," because it felt like it took about a month before I got paid the first time. Because I got paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah, how you working a week and a half? Like what? Yo, that money was good, but I hated working there. Like it drained every. I was also in a bad relationship too. So working there, being in a bad relationship, and being young and not knowing what I wanted to do with my life, because when I started working there, I was 18. When I left, I was 20, and I had just got out of that relationship. I mean, it was so much shit going on in my life that I don't know. That job, I hated it. Me and my sister.
I don't know. I guess because that's one of the jobs too where I had to ask for rides. Not there. I guess I had to ask for rides home, and I stayed on Park Drive at that time. But I met a lot of people there too. Like weekends. Yeah, I'm talking about the type of people where after work I might chill with some people. Weekends we going out do stuff or whatnot. So yeah, that was the type of vibe it was there.
I tried to hang out with my coworkers. But the only people I really fooled with was like this one girl, my sister, and then this dude I used to go to school with. And that was it. Everybody else, I was like, fuck y'all. I really don't like y'all. Yo, they was so mean to me. I don't understand why.
I'm not going to get deep, but one of the people I used to work with there, man, it's something that happens, but it's deep. It's deep.
Look,
that's all I'm going to say.
We're going to have to talk about this when we're not online because I want to know. Man. Yo, Connect was wild, though. It was wild as fuck.
It was.
Yo, I remember when they took us in that meeting and told us we closed. I literally was trying to not fucking laugh because I was about to. I know people were sad, and I was like trying not to laugh because I was like, I saw this shit happening.
This is one of them jobs where I hear people talking about nowadays where you say you need a reality show with warehouse jobs. If you want to have a cheat.
Bruh, yes, Connect was that place because there was so many characters that worked there. Like, yo, bruh.
Yeah.
That's crazy that we worked at the same place and still didn't know each other like that.
I don't know, man.
And I was everywhere because when you was in when I was in service,
I bet you if I start naming names, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know." I know.
If you start naming names, I'm gonna be like, "Yup."
I can bet money. My situation is, I know the person I probably know will probably somebody that even probably tried to holler at you. I know for a fact because I know this person. I know because everybody. It wasn't just you. It would have been everybody. This how this was with every female in that place. I know for a fact.
I was loyal. I was like, nah. Plus, I don't know. I feel like my dude had people watching me. It was so weird. He was so possessive.
If he did, you weren't the only one. It's a lot of people that had somebody watching. Hey. I'm gonna just say this, man.
He was so possessive. That shit was crazy. And that's why I look back on that relationship and be like, how the fuck did I not see? I saw the red flags. I ignored them. I'm gonna be honest.
Shout out to everybody that worked at Connect, man. Damn, you took me back. I was young, though. I was deaf, man.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I was acting. I was kind of in the child mode even working there at that time. I remember some of the things I was doing.
Same way. I'm telling you. I was like, this is work. Because I'm gonna admit, sometimes I had a ball. Like I was, especially when they moved me to Expediter and I didn't have to just stay in one area. So I would be in the machine room. I'd be back there indoors. I would be every damn where. So everybody knew me somewhere. Yeah.
We was on the line, so I don't think I can move around like that.
Yeah, you didn't move. I didn't know that many people on the line. I knew people in doors, drawers, machine room, and then like the people that was like on like the toner line. Because I
feel like we did all of it as far as the building parts and what. I feel like we did all of it. But like I said, it was just an interactive place because people was dunking on people that, like I said, you be standing on the boxes or whatnot, somebody come behind, what the is y'all do? Yeah, it was that type of place.
Yeah. Cutting that whack.
Once again, as far as topics, I always add on things here and there, so probably not gonna get to everything, of course.
Right.
One thing I want to ask before, and I probably won't jump on this yet, but did you get a chance to check out the Kanye West interview part 2 as far as Drink Champs?
No, I didn't. I just saw it like not too long ago, and I was like, I ain't got time. I'm not about to sit here and listen to Ye for a whole another hour and a half.
I actually enjoyed it, and I actually went back to listen to the first one. So I think if you take the time to actually listen to what he's saying a little bit, he actually saying some stuff. He is.
Oh,
he definitely not as crazy as people make him out to be. He definitely not.
He not. And that's the thing is, it's like, you got to remember he's still a person, but he's an internationally known person. He can't even go to Walmart. He can't go to the gas station. He can't go no fucking where without somebody recognizing him, period. So it's just like, I don't think people understand what it's like to be that famous. Like to where your moves have to be a certain way, and then people on so many fucking tax brackets know who you are and fuck with you on that level, and it's a whole different.
And I think for Kanye West, he came into the industry as a fan, especially with Rockefeller and whatnot. So it's like being the person to get that type of money, to get that type of status. It's like, and I don't think he was fully prepared for the status he was going to get. Being a producer, rapper, and people actually taking him serious, especially as a rapper. Dame Dash, shout out Dame Dash.
I'm a fan of a lot of Kanye music. I ain't gonna say all of it, but you know. No, because at a certain point it just broke off into like a whole artistic thing, and there's a time and a place for artistic music, because like Solange's second album, everybody kept complaining about it, and I was like, it's art. That's why you don't get it, because you thought she was gonna come out with another album where it's music, and I was like, what she doing is creating.
Hold on, my bad. I got
art.
If y'all see me hopping up, my bed, man, I'm turning my air on, you know.
But now I'm trying to find this timestamp.
As far as Solange, yeah, of course. I take Solange very serious, especially after that elevator incident. I had to go check her music out after that. I said, well, let me hear what she's talking about.
Yo, it's so funny. Like, that whole dynamic is funny, like, to me, like, between her and her sister.
Oh, yeah. As far as Kanye, though, the second interview I feel like was, I guess, more informational because he had Larry Hoover Jr. on there. And when he brought him on there, it was one of the topics I actually had before he even brought him on here, as far as not prison reform, but people who have been to jail, as far as the judgment behind people who have been to jail. People have done, criminal activities or whatnot. Speaking for myself, I've done things. But pertaining to Larry Hoover Jr., he was on there talking about his father, which is Larry Hoover Sr., who everybody knows as far as the gangster disciples or whatnot, Chicago, and all this in the third. And he even said you can't go past that type of stuff. But at the same time, he was doing a lot of stuff for the neighborhood as far as bringing people together or whatnot, trying to do certain programs. And I feel like that's what a lot of original, I'm not going to say original gangsters, but OGs were doing back in the day. And you got so many OGs locked up. You really didn't have people out here that was able to keep that movement going, to have certain teachings going on because of the certain history or certain past they might have. And then when they got caught or got caught up in certain events, when the judge see everything that's going on, it's like, oh no, we throwing you behind the wall 2 times. So I think that was very informational as far as having him on there, and that's one of the things I definitely respect for Kanye West as far as what he doing. Even with Kim Kardashian, you got to see the influence he done had on her, what she doing with prisoners and whatnot. Man, you can say what you want to say.
Becoming a lawyer.
But with the power she got and what she doing, she ain't got to be doing that. Look what she doing. And he said something about that.
She could just play in makeup and put on clothes all day, and people would still love and worship her. But it's the fact that she is actually trying to do something greater with her life and her legacy. I'm all for it. Like, everybody always want to talk about, you know, that family just blackfishing and heavily taken from black culture and only deal with black men and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, all this true.
Hey, now shout out Reggie Bush.
All this true, but like, you know, let's look at the good too, because like people always like to focus on like the negative, and I'm like, there is some good that's coming out of this.
Hey, we gotta be real though. She almost took that. Kim Kardashian kind of took that role that Khloe had, because Khloe was kind of that person like, yeah, Khloe that one, especially when she was Lamar older, like Khloe the one, but it was like, nah, she ain't. But now you see Kim and what she doing and whatnot, and Kanye West said something in this interview. He said, you got these little girls watching her now. She's pulling her shirt up more now. She's doing these things because she was trying to become a lawyer. She's still trying to become a lawyer. And the things he was saying was like, the people she was talking to.
Wasn't her dad a lawyer?
Yeah, he said something about that. Robert Kardashian, the whole O.J. Simpson thing or whatnot. And the influence that she's having now pertaining to the influence she had in the past. And the things that she's doing now, and she's more behind the scenes. And just her activities now, you're not hearing about her as far as her revealing clothing or whatnot. You're hearing more about her, what she's doing with prisoners or whatnot. Her becoming a lawyer or whatnot. Even with her failing the bar or whatnot, you still hear about what she's trying to do. So, you really have to think about certain things like that when he talking about stuff like that. Because everything you used to hear about Kardashians, especially Kim, was what she doing as far as breaking the internet with her body or whatnot. But now you're hearing about the whole prison stuff and lawyer stuff. So yeah, shout out Kanye as far as what he doing is there, and especially Larry Hoover Jr. or what he trying to do with the whole getting Larry Hoover Sr. out.
Yeah, Kanye ain't no dummy. I mean, a lot of people just always focus on them 40-second clips of him saying something wow, but without context. And I'm like, watch the whole thing. Yes, he be ping-ponging in his head, and it's weird that I can follow him. That's why it didn't bother me. Because I do that all the time. Like when you go on my phone and you look at what apps is open, my husband be like, why do you have like 25 apps open? Like, that's the way my brain works. It's like 25 tabs open and I'm just scrolling back and forth through.
And I think that's why when we first was talking about the interview, I was like, is he kind of all over the place or whatnot? But I don't think he took the time just to listen to what he was saying, because he was talking about so much stuff at one time, and it was like the way his brain processed stuff, we might not process it the same way. And that's might be what it is.
I do. That's why it wasn't bothering me. I'm just like, yeah.
But
that's why it wasn't bothering me to sit there and listen to him talk. Because, like, I don't, when somebody's expressing their stuff and they ain't talking about stupid stuff, because, like, bro, like, celebrity interviews, like.
He's one of a kind celebrity interviews, especially with what he doing with Noriega and Drink Champs. And I like the way they was talking about how he looked like he felt more comfortable in that environment. Not Breakfast Club, not Sway in the Morning, not these other platforms or whatnot, but sitting with somebody like a Noriega, who is a rapper, legendary rapper, who's done prison time. He's done type of things as far as what he's done rap about or whatnot. So feeling more comfortable with an individual like that, I think that's why he was more loose range as far as talking about all these type of things. But like you said, as far as the clips we was getting was more about him talking about the industry, Big Sean, Just Blaze and all that. We wasn't getting the real things he was talking about.
Yeah, I got a timestamp. I got to find it. It's a screenshot. Oh, I was like, let me timestamp this because he is getting into some real shit. And I think it was where he was talking about land or something like that. And I was like, get on it.
Okay.
You own it.
Let me know that time. Is it the first interview? Well, it got to be the first interview.
The first interview. I got to go watch the second one.
Okay.
I'm going to. I just.
The second one, I don't even think that long. I think it's like an hour and something.
It's like an hour and some change.
But yeah, as far as Drink Champs, shout out NADEA and what they doing over there, man. I feel like I've been watching them for a minute as far as Drink Champs. When they first started, they had, of course, 50 Cent, my favorite artist. They had him on there. He came through. That was one of the first time I seen him like drinking stuff, because he don't like even drink or smoke like that.
Yeah, because he cares about his body. Yeah, that's the thing about that a lot of people don't realize about these artists. Yeah, they rap about smoking and drinking and taking pills and drinking lean and all that shit. But most of them care about their body and they eat healthy and they work out.
He got a song on Get Rich or Die Trying all the time. I'm like, he going into detail about everything, and the nigga wasn't smoking or drinking, especially at that time.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I guess before I jump into another topic, you got one you want to bring up?
I'm trying to figure out what I didn't send you.
Shout out to anybody on Twitch or YouTube that's tuned in right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about the nepotism.
You said what?
The nepotism in the industry.
Okay. And for anybody out there that don't know what nepotism means, can you explain it to them? Hey,
I mean, I don't know. I learned that word pretty young, so like I don't know why. It was probably in the movie. I like learn a lot of shit from movies that most people wouldn't even notice. But anyway, nepotism is when you get a position because of your heritage, your parents, your who you know. Okay. And this nepotism specifically means family members, like when you get a job or a position because of your family members.
So what made you come up with this one?
Okay, so people were saying that they have a problem with it because it's like you taking opportunities from people that could be, bringing up their family, but instead you got people that may not be as good of rapper, actor, singer, whatever, that's getting these opportunities because of who their parents are. And I get it, but at the same time, they're just trying to continue generational wealth and show they like, look, I worked hard to get here, so you don't have to work that hard to get where you already got a head start. And I feel like most people, that's what they mad about. And I'm like, but why? Since your parents didn't do it for you, shouldn't you be striving to do it for your kid? Because I know I want my kids to have a leg up. I want people to be mad because they be like, you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. And my kids be like, goddamn right I did, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that would sound crazy to say, would you want to hear about a kid growing up in poverty or something?
I guess that's what it, like, they just mad because like, oh, they only got this because they daddy is. You know what I mean? Like, okay, example, and I know this is not the industry, but people were saying that, the oldest Obama daughter, she only got into Harvard because her daddy went. Ain't this what white people been doing for years?
Let's be clear, man.
It's a problem with black people doing it now.
You do understand that you have to have some type of brain and education to stay in Harvard. So if she's in Harvard and still in Harvard, she's obviously smart and passed.
Hey, I mean, you build a new building, and I mean, I guess they can give you an honorary diploma. I don't know. I ain't saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying money talks, especially with these universities. You give a nice charitable donation or put a down payment on the building, and they'll look away at a lot of shit. Okay. Just saying. Anyway, back to nepotism. But yeah, my thing is I'm annoyed with black people saying it to other black people. And it's like, but isn't that the point of what we were trying to do, is to build generational wealth and to make sure our kids don't live life like we live? Like, why y'all downing people for actually doing it? It's like, Make it make sense. Stop. Look at what you're doing.
I think it's that whole thing as far as just competition too. As far as putting each other against each other or whatnot, because you see how even in media or whatnot, they'll do that. They'll pin somebody against somebody. Just like hip hop or whatnot, female rappers or whatnot. It's always pinning that black person against that black person. The whole thing with Kanye. It's like, make sure whatever y'all doing, just make sure it's against you. Just make sure it's against each other that look like you. Make sure it's not us. We don't want y'all. We want y'all to stay where y'all at. Keep it in that field.
You can't make songs about killing babies unless they black babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sad, but true. It's just like, I don't get why people are so mad about it. At the same time, in the same breath, I'm playing devil's advocate, and I do see the perspective of some of these people ain't talented, and they really are just getting these opportunities because of who their parents are.
You ain't got to say names.
I wasn't gonna say any names, but
what industry then?
Let's talk about rap industry. Do you even listen to anybody's child? You get what I'm saying? Like, people were their daddy, mama, whoever was a rapper, and now they're a rapper. Do you listen to anyone like that? Like, I mean, like famous, not just like, oh, they had ran this section for a while. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! It don't come to name right now, but is it somebody out there like that?
It's plenty of people that children rap.
I'm saying famous though.
Okay, you got Jaden Smith. Yeah. So you got Jaden Smith. You got Christian Combs. You got.
He ain't there yet. Not yet. Definitely not. You said Jaden Smith, then Christian Combs. I'm not trying to say nothing about Christian Combs. I'm just saying Jaden Smith, then we went to Christian Combs. Like, my man done been in like 3 blockbuster movies.
No,
he got a
but
song.
But I'm talking about music. Let's just drop
even
that
music.
whole acting. Let's just be. I mean,
what we talking? Hey, we can debate this.
Music. No, I'm saying, but like, I'm just speaking on. I don't think any of these children, I don't think anybody's child has surpassed the parent or is as famous as the parent. You get what I'm saying?
I get it, but Jaden Smith, besides him looking like Will Smith, if you didn't hear that's Will Smith's son, you would have said, "Oh, that's Will Smith's son." On the other hand, with Christian Combs, oh, that's P. Diddy. The niggas trying to rap like him, dance like him, making the old music like him. I mean,
okay, and that's the way I feel about his rap too. And I get what you're saying, because like, critiquing wise, that's exactly how I feel, and that's why I'm just like, okay, so what about T.I. son?
See, that's another one. I feel like in the lane of Jaden. If you didn't know that was T.I.'s son, you would say, who this? He's trying to be on some J. Cole type of shit. He don't sound nothing like T.I. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm listening to it, but he don't sound nothing like T.I. You wouldn't know. That's what I was saying. You wouldn't know that was T.I.'s son.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, so what about Lil Bootsy and his son?
That's Christian Combs. That's Christian Combs. That's Boosie's son, trying to sound like Boosie and rap like Boosie.
Okay.
You supposed to, if you trying to do whatever you trying to do as far as your parents, famous wise, you separate yourself as far those ways as you can. That's what T.I.'s son doing, and that's what I feel like Jaden
Don't mind him.
Even in his
I like the way
roles.
T.I. say his name. Don't mind him.
I'm glad you said that. I definitely need to check him out more too, because I don't. But
yeah, he got this song called Henny and Crystals. That shit, it's a night. I like it. It's a vibe. I mean, I don't know if it's your vibe, but it's a vibe. Don't mind him being his feelings, and I like it. I mean, because it's not many people out there talking about their feelings, especially guys, you know?
No, man, I think that's what rappers do mostly nowadays, if anything.
Nah, I mean,
especially like some Future.
Maybe.
Hey, I'll hear y'all in the comments now. Future.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you think Future be in here? I don't know. I don't
I
listen to
definitely
Future
think
like
Future
that.
be rapping his feelings. Even if he being honest, brutally honest. I'm just saying.
Oh, God. Guy emotions. I don't understand them.
Hey, that's one of my favorite artists too. Shout out to all the toxic people out there. Now I'm just playing.
Nah, I don't listen to Future that much. I don't know. I don't think I don't listen to Future that much. I don't know why.
Hey, you had to be there, I guess.
I guess so, man. Okay. I like some of Future's songs, but I don't feel like I could sit down and listen to a Future album and be like,
"Ooh, y'all hear this?
You know.
Ooh. Monster, Dirty Sprite."
I'm gonna listen to Monster because I've heard that's like one of the best mixtapes.
It is.
Period.
Definitely.
Out here in the world.
I think that's what got me back on Future because when he started doing the Miley Cyrus joints or whatnot, no. No.
I don't know. I guess his style of rap just really went in my type. So I just was like,
I understand.
I don't know if I want to hear this. You know, I give stuff a chance though.
Oh yeah. I guess I want to jump into movies. I want to jump into my classic movie versus Five Heartbeats versus The Temptations.
One is real and one is fake.
Of course, Temptation's real. But hey,
Wasn't the Five Heartbeats like loosely based off the Temptation? It was like based off like all the groups.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, what do you feel like had them more classic scenes?
I can think of more scenes from the Temptations,
really?
But I feel like I feel like I'm heavily influenced by the fact that my cousins used to watch this shit all the time. So I seen it more.
I get what you're saying. I mean, y'all can't do this to me. But at the same time, you got my man sliding in there. Oh, hey, I'm a fan of both. Take your time. I'm just saying. If y'all don't watch both, you know, hey, I'm a fan of both, and I guess I'd say the Heartbeats for me. I feel like they have some more memorable scenes than when I get it. Hey, I get it. Ain't nobody coming to see you. Oh, I get it. But you got them memorable singing times, especially with the Five Heartbeats. And Leon in both scenes, I feel like, honestly, he played Oscar-worthy scenes in both movies, especially Temptations, definitely.
Okay.
But as far as Five Heartbeats, it's them singing scenes, man. What's that one where he's singing the old girl? La 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 la. Hey, what's the old buddy name? What do you say? My name is something, and I'm going solo. Look for my album next week. I'm out. And them type of scenes, like I said, I feel like they got all type of classic scenes. So for me, it's Five Heartbeats.
Okay. I mean, I can't really fight hard because, like, I didn't care that much for either one of them, but, like, I just got forced to watch the Temptations. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me know in the live chat, man.
I just said, look, I didn't say they were terrible movies. That wasn't my preferred thing to watch at that point in time. I don't know.
It might have been not for me either, but I just enjoyed. I had to. When your parents watching them, whoever your older cousin them, they watch. Especially, man, Temptations. I don't know what was going on at that time, but people were going crazy when that came out. And I think that was like a TV that was coming out on TV versions or whatnot. When the tape version came out, man.
Right.
Shout out Five Heartbeats and Temptations, man. I guess I want to jump into the whole. I know you done heard about this. Ain't no way you haven't heard. Travis Scott, Astro World Fest, and everything that went on with that. Before I even jump into this, I definitely want to say rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives at that event. Everybody that's going through the situations as far as the hospital, My prayers go and condolences go out to the family members and everybody that's still in the hospital. My condolences and prayers go out to those people. How do you feel as far as the whole situation? And I ain't even gonna go into the whole blame thing yet.
Disaster. PR disaster. Like, bruh, the whole the people that need to be sued.
You feel like that's the organizers?
Okay, first of all, are we or are we not still in the pandemic? I'm confused. Why the fuck are people allowed to be chest to chest to each other? You did not allot enough space. There were way too many people there. These people were just coming in without tickets. Like, bruh, the lack of people that they had working there, the lack of crowd control, and the list goes on of people to blame. And last on that list is Travis. And why I say last on that list is because all he had to do was tell them to calm down. He has influence over his fans, don't he? Okay, tell them to calm the fuck down. There's been plenty of people that have done that because they seen their crowd being hurt. You know what I mean? Like my husband said, ain't nobody died at no Michael Jackson concert. And them motherfuckers constantly passing out there just because they saw Mike.
True.
They was passing out.
True.
But ain't nobody dying.
You said, organizers, I feel like anybody that has been to a Travis Scott concert, you should be prepared for those type of events. This is a festival, I think, that's happened multiple years, right? In Houston.
Yes.
So, yeah, his concerts mainly, anyway, are wild events. They like rage events. If you know anything about rage events, you know anything about the old rock and roll events back in the day with mosh pits, all this and that. And his events has been like that, if I'm not mistaken, since he's been in the industry. So as far as him being on the list is to be to blame, he definitely should be as far as last on the list. And I say that because you know how your events get. I would say this though, fans are going to do what fans do, especially when it comes to his events. You're hearing about all type of things. People being hit with, syringes, as far as being stuck with something. Like, people being trampled on, and as far as the kids, I'm not judging nobody. I'm going to say this, though. I'm not taking my child to no Travis Scott event. Especially at a young age. And I don't mean to be, I'm not smiling or nothing. I'm just saying as far as, I'm not taking my child to no event like that. At that age anyway. Even if they teens, or I'm going to tell you, like, you're not going. If you're under my roof, you're not going. You're not going. You're not going. Or you better move. I'm just saying, you're not going. Because if you've seen anything about these events, Travis Scott festivals, you know what's coming with that. And they were showing stuff where people was like bomb rushing the VIP section anyway before the event started or whatnot. So I'm like, no. Before we, I'm gonna let you go in as far as anything else you want as far as details, but I got something else I want to ask pertaining to Travis Scott, his music and his genre of music, who you feel like listening to his genre of music. Because this said a lot to me as far as the crowd. I guess he did. It said a lot. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, and then the imagery that he was portraying with the whole, it's a lot. And I mean, you knew what you was walking to. You saw the signs. You know, I don't know if people are not in touch with their intuition. I know when I was a kid, I didn't know what it was. But like before something really bad was about to happen, like my stomach would be in knots. I'm like, wow, I got the bubble guts. Like I thought something was wrong with me, or I did something to myself. I didn't know at a young age that was my intuition. But after that shit happened like 3 times, I was like, I'm gonna listen. Because, like, I could have got into, like, some big trouble with some crazy shit, like, a couple times. But, like, I don't know why people, like, didn't look at this and be like, Or like even like the whole trampling. As soon as somebody push me, first of all, I don't like people being that close to me. Yeah. I hate it. I
That's another reason I don't think I can do these type of events.
I immediately have an attitude if I have to be that close to somebody I don't know. Like, don't touch me, don't breathe my way, don't look my way. You know what I mean? And I've never been to a concert where you're that close. Like, I've always been like in the seat, in a chair. You know what I mean?
This says something too, though.
Is festival.
You know? Don't Gucci Man, Jeezy and them got a Legend of the Traps tour going on or something? With like, if I'm not mistaken, Gucci Man, Jeezy, 2 Chainz, it's like a lot of down south artists, if I'm not mistaken. They got a Legends of the South tour going on right now. You ever heard of like multiple people dying? You ever heard of situations going on and make you realize this is primarily, of course, there's gonna be a lot of black people here. This is a trap tour or whatnot. This is gonna be a lot of people that might be from the streets or whatnot, which y'all might say, but I haven't heard anything about people being shot, killed, anything.
That sounds like some shit that might happen at the club afterwards.
Yeah.
But like,
I ain't heard anything like that. With this Travis Scott concert, this was, if I'm not mistaken, a primarily like white people concert. That's all I seen. I'm telling you.
How many people in your circle listen to Travis Scott?
This is what I was saying. I had to think about this when I looked at this.
Travis Scott.
I can't name nobody. I listen to a little bit of Travis Scott. I do.
I listen to he's on featured songs, and then the only song that I listen to of his is Antidote.
I listen to Rodeo. I listen to his production because he's a producer too. If I'm not mistaken, he's done a lot of producing before he got mainstream as far as rapping or whatnot. But like I said, I got an ear for a lot more than just primarily rap. So of course I listen to a little bit of Travis Scott. But one thing I noticed, like I said, with this crowd and everybody they were saying everything that happened, it was like I'm not hearing like some black person. This is like, and I'm not being funny when I say this. I'm not understand when I'm saying this. That's why I say, like I said, condolences to everybody and prayers to everything that happened to everybody. I'm just saying what I've seen, because you always hear about these rap concerts. People shot this, and this is a rap concert. Don't get it mistaken. Travis Scott is a rapper. I'm just saying his audience. This is something I had to ask myself. How many black people listen to Travis Scott? I feel like that's a fair question.
It is a fair question. It is a very fair question. And my thing about that, about saying something about the crowd, it seems like everybody wants to blame the crowd. And I'm like, yeah, but like, what the hell were they on for it to be like this? Like you said, this has happened multiple years where it's like, okay, Astro World happened. Yay. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't hear anything about it. Like, when I woke up and I saw that shit, I was like, oh, I didn't even see. The funny thing is, like, I didn't even think like who died, because I already knew what color his crowd was. So I was just like,
I guess I done seen it, but I didn't realize that it was a primarily white crowd like that. And once again, I want to put emphasis on this. I'm not being funny when I say this. It's just a real question, because I didn't know that's what type of crowd he had all the time. So I guess another better question would be, would this would have happened if this would have been a primarily black crowd?
I feel like anything could have happened, but like, the amount of people that they said was supposed to be there was 50, but it was over 100,000. They had been saying that they had sold out over 100,000. And it's just like, so how many people was there, and how many people were supposed to be there, and how many did you allot to be there?
Yeah.
None of that was Travis Scott. That was the people that put the stage up and zoned off the place. Like, y'all
that's what I was saying though about fan control. You cannot tell me Travis Scott could have got up there and said, yo, y'all chill. What if the fans would have been like, go. He can't control it. And it's honestly,
but they was telling him to stop. Like, I saw a video where a section of people were chanting and telling him to stop. Like,
I've seen videos like that too, saying,
help me, as they're being trampled and lack of oxygen. And it's just like,
if he performing, can he hear that? Honestly,
First
if
of
you
all,
got other
look,
people sitting
I'ma
there
tell
yelling
you,
like, go, go, go.
No, I'm gonna tell you for first off being on stage, you can't see shit, you can't hear shit. You can't see shit, you can't hear shit. It's everybody look like silhouettes, especially if they have a light shine on you.
Yeah.
You can't see anybody, you just see people. But depending on what time of day it is, you're not gonna be able to see.
And this was nighttime,
faces.
of course. This was nighttime.
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to see faces. With that light in your face and in this darkness and nothing's lighting up the people, you don't see shit. You just see faces, you just see silhouettes, and you can't really hear, especially over like the music.
Definitely, man. But I feel like primarily blame is definitely the internet, the media, everything is pretty much saying, yo, this was Travis Scott. That's all you've been hearing. And one thing you've been hearing about Travis Scott is he's been doing things as far as trying to get well, I don't think he's trying. He has got a program going as far as trying to help people mental wise, as far as everybody that was at the concert. He's paying for funerals or whatnot for everybody that had the situation. And once again, RIP to anybody that passed away and families that have to deal with the situation, and anybody that passed away at the festival or whatnot. I heard he's doing more things as far as, of course, financially trying to take care of situations or whatnot. But he's not performing. He hasn't performed since. He's been turning down millions and millions and millions of dollars as far as performance, trying to perform places. So I think he's trying to take responsibility, even though it ain't even all on him.
His apology was whack. He need whoever. Somebody should have took his phone. No, what was that? Don't do that.
I think he ain't the type of person to get on social media and do that either.
He not. I don't know why who let him do that. Take his phone.
Of course, you don't think he had a team saying, yo, you got to do something. You got to say something. You got to do this. You got to say something. You got to.
Okay, somebody should have wrote something for him. Bruh, and that's another thing about him not being able to see and hear is Social Security couldn't tap him on the shoulder and be like, we need you to calm the crowd down. Now, granted, if the crowd would have calmed down or not, I don't know. I just know I've seen people take control over their crowd. If you have that much influence to get them to rage, you have that much influence to get them to calm down. I've seen people have crazy concerts and they get their people to calm down. People hype and it's all about your energy. The energy you're projecting is the energy you're going to get back.
But like I said, you feel like that's Travis Scott's crowd, though. That's a different crowd.
I don't know. It's a lot of like spiritual symbolism and stuff like.
That's another thing I wanted to ask about.
It's a whole conspiracy, so I would need. I mean, that's a whole nother thing. And I don't know if you want to even go there.
No, I don't. I didn't even, because I was about to, but even with the videos they got online, because they comparing all the symbolism, Satanism and all that stuff, they showing you this image compared to that image, the stuff he had on stage. And I'm like, yo, I'm just saying, it's a lot there. Even if I'm not mistaken, he had like a flying demon or some shit on the, what's the name in the background? It's a lot there, man. And you can
just know the spiritual world exists. No matter what religion you believe in, and no matter what religion you follow, whether or not you follow a religion or not, or believe in God or not, there is a spiritual realm that is among us. And either you connected to it and you feel it, or you just oblivious. And I'm not even talking about like heaven or hell. I'm not giving it specific religious names. I just said spiritual realm. Just know it's there.
I mean,
and people tap into it. Just know that. That's all I'm saying.
I guess because I dive so deep into these horror movies or whatnot, and then you got this type of stuff coming. Like, oh man, here we go. And I am a person as far as a believe in God or whatnot. I haven't been doing as much as I should be as far as reading the Bible as much as I should. Shout out to my oldest daughter. She reads the Bible every day. She doing way better than I be doing. She's somebody that I definitely be, hey, keep me on it, baby.
Right.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff online as far as that, but I don't want to put that on him.
I mean, it don't even have to be all on him, but we not going to negate the fact that if that is the case, he was a participant.
Because I mean, you had that stuff up there. You did. That was your stuff.
You participated in ritualistic activity. That's all I'm saying.
Once again, before we hop off this story, I want to say condolences to everybody that's in the hospital. Rest in peace to the people who did lose their lives, because you keep hearing every day about more people that certain situations going on that could possibly be losing their lives. So definitely condolences and prayers out to everybody. I guess the next thing I want to jump into, before I got this in the background, y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? I already had this. Cam Newton is back. Carolina Panthers. He's back. I guess I gotta kind of eat my words, because I had some words. I ain't guess for Cam Newton, but just the whole thing. I was talking to kind of a little bit, because Panthers started off 3-0, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we need him this back in the third, because he didn't start off the season on the team or whatnot. Yeah. So I want to send apologies to Cam Newton. I need to apologize because he definitely, I feel like, sparked this spirit back in my team, get them back right. We coming off a win, if I'm not mistaken, against Atlanta. So Cam, shout out to you. Hey, as far as the whole Superman hats, your whole DC thing, hey, you could went somewhere else with that. I'm not knocking your hustle or whatnot, but we was there for Superman news or whatnot. But anyway, as far as sports-wise, I've been had the jersey. We rocking with you. Shout out Cam Newton. He back in Carolina. Shout out to all my Carolinians, baby. You hear what's going on? We back, baby. We back. I gotta see who. I don't know who we play this week, but hey, I don't even know if he'll be there for that game. He probably won't even be back for that game. But Carolina, Cam Newton is back. We back. Being somebody who in Carolina, how you feel about this? I know you done heard the news.
I don't know. I feel no ways about sports, because I mean,
you a Cam Newton fan though?
I was kinda until that Super Bowl year.
Oh man,
I was just like, I don't even remember what year it was. What year was that? 2016.
I think so. 2016 or 15, because I got a shirt that championship wise as far as when they won their division.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was upset with that, but I don't know. I feel no way. I mean, congratulations, and I'm glad Steve Smith approves. So, you know.
Steve Smith Sr.
Good job.
I know. I ain't seen. I don't know, but anyway. They say I was laughing because they showed something funny, man. It was somebody, I think it was either Dennis Rodman in the dress or something. They was basically something about Cam Newton on his first day back in press.
Oh, yo, he tried, like,
you know, his wardrobe or whatnot.
No, I'm not mad at a dude that, like,
no, not at all, man. But they
I'm
were
not
trying
mad
to be
at a
funny or
dude
something,
that takes fashion risks. But some of it was like,
hey, him and Russell Westbrook, his fashion wise.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook. Yo, what did Cam have people thinking they can wear ruffles?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, he looked good in his, and that's what I kept telling everybody. I was like, it looked good on him. I don't think that's made for everybody. I said ruffles ain't even made for all women, but I mean, y'all be trying to.
I don't care how Cam Newton dressed. Win the game. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Just throw the ball.
I mean, we did. Young Thug, he did his thing or whatnot, dressing how he dressed.
Did you see Kid Cudi recently? Right. No, we talking about niggas in dresses. Let's talk about Kid Cudi.
You have another topic you wanted to talk about?
Hold like Andre used to wear. I feel like
no,
Andre
we not doing
was
that.
being a character.
We not
no,
gonna do that.
no,
Okay.
no. No, because everybody always keep trying to bring up Andre to defend anybody. I was like, I feel like Andre was being a character, not like he was like, this is me and this is who I feel like I am on the inside. No, I feel like Andre just used to like the.
Because this
like,
is Andre 3000 today.
Yeah, you know how people cosplay? I feel like that's what the hell he just wanted to do. He was just like, I just want to wear a fucking outfit. I want to wear a costume. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
This is the day and age where Andre 3000 earned the respect where if he even dressed like that today, he'll rap a whole verse where somebody will be like, you hear that Andre 3000 verse? They won't even mention nothing he got on. They won't say nothing about nothing he got on. I promise you that today.
So you say, so that's what you making the point is he ain't talented enough to be wearing.
I'm not even saying that though, but he
clearly by the look on his face, he looks like it's a PR stunt. But like it's just like
it, though. Is it that though? I ain't heard a new song. I mean, he got some features out here, but still, you not rapping them verses like Andre was doing, where it was like, okay, he got that on, but did you hear that verse? Did you just hear that verse? And that's why I said, if Andre 3000 came out today in a skirt and a tank top, you would be saying, but you hear that verse, I promise you, I guarantee it, nobody will be talking about what he got on. Looking like Gangstalicious. Or who was that? Boondocks warned us.
With the crop top.
They warned us.
And the purse. Oh my God. It's so funny that episode came out. And that's literally like...
Do the home, man. Do the home, man. Hey, they warned us.
They warned us. They warned us. They told us it was coming.
Oh, it's something about that. It's like you said something about that too, man. I can't remember what you said, but not about Boondocks, but just certain things you talk about as far as this whole spiritual thing and whatnot. The predictions they had, chicken. It's like they talked about so much stuff on that show, and it's like you see this, right? I'm not disrespecting Tyler Perry, but they had to remove a whole episode about Tyler Perry. It got so bad where people was like, "Hey, man." Hey, dog. I'm just saying, man.
I mean,
shout out to anybody that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody. If anybody's in the live chat or whatnot, I'm checking back and forth. Yeah, though.
You want to talk about
Boondocks. I definitely think I got to jump on and do some retro reviews of the Boondocks, man.
You want to talk about this list I sent you?
Yeah, let's jump into that. We can jump into that. Definitely.
So, this was posted on Boom Bap Nation. They said this is not their list. They did not make this list, but somebody did. And this is their list of top 50 greatest female rappers of all time.
Okay.
And their top 5 was Nicki Minaj is number 1. Number 2, Missy Elliott. Number 3, Lil' Kim. Number 4, Queen Latifah. Number 5, Lauryn Hill. What you think?
Who you say made the list again?
Nicki, Missy, Kim.
No, who
Queen.
You say made the list?
Oh, first of all, that's the shit I got problems with. So
that's what I'm saying. Who made the list?
Why the fuck was Janelle Monáe on here?
You said female rappers, right?
This says top 50 greatest female rappers of all time. So Janelle Monáe made one rap-like song, and now she a rapper. Then where Beyonce and Rihanna at too?
The list already messed up right there. So it don't count.
Right.
It don't count no more.
Then they had Fergie on here. And I'm like, are they talking about Fergie, Fergalicious Fergie?
I didn't look fully at the list. When you said Fergie, why are we talking about this list now? You done went too far now. It ain't no more to talk. You went too far. You said Fergie.
No, but wait.
Are y'all listening to this? Whoever gonna be listening to this on the podcast too, y'all listen to this. They saying Fergie on this list. You mentioned Fergie, Lauryn Hill.
Right. I guess their argument was that, you know, like Lauryn Hill sing and she rap. And I'm like, stop trying to use somebody that is heavily talented.
In the words of Michael Jordan, stop it. Stop it. Get some help.
Exactly.
No.
Now, okay, what I did agree, like, okay, so let's just look at the top 10 or however far you want to go. Because we going to ignore these people that's not rappers and we just go look at the rappers. Because I just want to let you know the dumb fuckery that was thrown on here. Because they also put Jocelyn Hernandez on here.
You about to have people not even listening to this no more. Please, hey, y'all, stay on here. Don't go. Stay. Listen. Keep listening, please. That was it. You said Jocelyn. Man.
Bruh, that's where they lost me so many times.
I'm already going.
Just like, okay. So anyway,
I'm not here no more.
They top 10 was Nicki, Missy, Kim, Queen, Lauren, Eve, Salt and Pepper, MC Lyte, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and Young M.A. That was their top 10. And I was like,
if you want me to be honest,
yeah,
if Young M.A. had better music, she could be up there because she can rap. She raps. And I want to give her that respect. And I feel like the industry, she's on Eminem's recent album. It's not recent, but it was the last project she did. She on his last project. She on this new project Halle Berry got coming out, which is an all-female soundtrack to her new movie. So if she had better music, she can definitely be up there top tier. She would be Young M.A. would remind me of somebody like a Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah, and I was so happy that she was in the top 10 because I was like, I feel like people forget about her because she died, and then plus she was in a
no, I never forget about her. She's on Method Man's album, To Cal 2000, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, and nobody rapped like her. Like first of all, if you can rap the damn waterfalls, rap like
and her style, the way she rap,
bruh, I tried to study that shit. I want to kind of do
it right now, but I'm not going to do it.
I tried to study that shit, and I was just like...
Go and do a little bit of it, even in the voice.
No, that shit is so unique. Also, okay, I was glad that Eve was in the top 10 because Eve got bars. Like, people... Like, I was like, look at who the likes that she was running with. She had to have bars. I'm about to say,
who said Eve don't got bars? Rough Rider.
Well, you know, people try to be like, she fell. I hate this in the black community. She fell off. No, she chose to go through other shit with her life than just be a rapper.
Before we continue, have you watched the show Queens?
Yes.
Why would they have her battling Brandy, even if they doing this for the show? No.
Hey, Brandy really be writing her own shit, though.
Don't care. This is Eve and Brandy. All the respect for Brandy R&B wise. If she want to out-sing somebody, cool. Battle rapping, I get it. Okay, fine. For the show, fine.
For the show.
But even with the show. And I didn't even watch the episode. I seen the clip.
I feel like Brandy volunteered because she had... I feel like Brandy got something to prove because she want to prove that she got bars too.
No.
But I'm like, Eve used to battle rap, dude.
I feel like the way Brandy want to rap is the way Ray J wanted to sing. And I'm not discrediting Ray J sing, but early on, you knew. That's it. Say I'm lying. Comment section. Anybody here say I'm lying. That's how I feel. But back to the
anyway.
They had Brandy battling Eve on Queens, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So then it goes Foxy, The Brat, Trina, Remy Ma, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Rod Digger, Snow the Product. I'm skipping Janelle Monáe, Azalea Banks, Lil Mama, Asian Doll,
Can I ask
Shauna.
you where they put Remy Ma at?
14.
Who was above her?
Trina. And Trina don't even write her stuff.
I'm still gonna give Trina that. The reason I'm gonna give Trina that is because Remy Ma's situation, which wasn't her fault. I mean, but look, Remy Ma had to go away for a little bit, but I'm still gonna get at the Trina. I'm gonna give Trina her respect. She held it down for a minute and she did one thing.
She deserved her respect because, like, honestly, if Trina didn't do what she did, a lot of these people couldn't come up behind her. I don't like where they had Shauna. They had her at 23. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad they put Azalea Banks on there, and let me tell you, she got bars. She don't know who she trying to appeal to, because her music is like.
I done heard more about her antics than her music. I'm gonna say that off the
when
gate.
DC Young Fly said her music is the music that they play in Forever 21, I busted out laughing because it's true. It's the shopping music. It's like, okay, this is some okay poppy stuff, but like when she really be spitting, she be spitting. I mean, I don't really think she be talking about anything, but it's just her flow, her cadence is so unique. Nobody does it like her. If she had better marketing and if she stopped like
that's why I said
all that crazy.
I don't know about her music. I know about her antics. I wouldn't even know who she is if I didn't hear about all her antics.
That's the problem.
That's it.
That's the problem. Nobody knows about her music. I actually went and checked it out because I was like curious. I'm like, she made music, I want to hear it. And it is what it is as far as like the whole beats and stuff. Like I said, it's like pop shopping music. I feel like if they put her on the right stuff and got her like the right type of hooks, like she could really. Like I said, I don't know who she wants to appeal to though. Like I don't know who her core audience is. I don't even know anybody that listens to her. So
hey, I don't either.
So yeah, they had Foxy at 11. They had Cardi at 15. I don't know. My thing is from somebody that wrote their own rhymes. It's like I feel ways about. I don't feel ways, but I feel ways. You get what I'm saying? Because like I've had rhymes written for me, and I've also written my own rhymes, and I'm just like I never really liked it when people wrote for me, but like. For time's sake or whatever.
I feel like that's Kim. I mean, because wasn't Biggie writing her rhymes?
That's arguable. I
might be right about
that. I heard that he was.
I feel like she might have been. I think she somewhat was working with Biggie writing her rhymes. She had her style, but Biggie might come in and might say write a word here and there, put something here.
Okay, yeah,
because of the way
so,
she raps after Biggie is gone or whatnot. I know she was right. I feel like she was writing her own stuff after Biggie was gone. Quiet Storm remix. That's her verse. I feel like she wrote that. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. You will argue with me if you want to.
No, she wrote
I feel like that's her verse.
They had the Brat at 12, which was cool. I don't know who Snow the Product is.
I've heard of her, but I don't know who she is really either like that. But I've heard of her.
I was glad that Little Mama was included because she got bars.
She do too. It's the same thing with Young M.A. It's the music situation. I don't feel like she done had enough good music or whatnot.
That and won't nobody forgive her for walking on stage.
With Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
Yeah, that wasn't even that serious of a thing for people to still be mad about. Like,
it wasn't that serious for her to jump on stage either.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. I mean, you could have seen like a Jada Kiss or Kim doing something like that. Not you. No respect. All respect due to Lil Mom. All respect to her, but no. That was Jay-Z and Alicia Keys on stage. Jay-Z. If you go back and the look on him, he's sitting there like, what? All right. What's
Yeah.
that? You got any
Anyway,
more on that?
they had Gangsta Boo. I don't know who Gangsta Boo is.
3-6 Mafia.
I thought that was LeChat.
I think it's LeChat and a Gangsta Boo. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong about that.
They did
but
not
if I'm
have
not
LeChat
mistaken,
on this list.
it's a LeChat and it's a Gangsta Boo that's a part of 3-6 Mafia.
They
I could be wrong.
did not have LeChat on this list.
Mia X, is she on that list?
Yes. So
Thank you.
okay. So 26. Starting at 26. Cuban Doll, Katie Got Bands. Don't know who that is. Dej Loaf. I don't know who Rashida is, and I don't know if they talk about like
Love and Hip Hop Rashida.
I don't know. It just say Rashida.
I give her more than I would give Jocelyn for being on the goddamn.
Anyways, Moni Love, Mia X, Yo Yo,
Kaya. Is Kaya on the list?
Yeah, they got her as 48.
It's somebody else too that's from Miami. If you do, you remember her? She started with a J, I think.
Jackie O.
Yeah, Jackie O. Is she on the list?
No. And
that's not right. That's not right.
Yeah,
they should definitely have Jackie on there.
Yeah. So Moni Love, Mia X, Yo Yo, Charlie Baltimore, Tink, and I'm like, is Tink a rapper or a singer?
I mean, damn.
Or is she one of them hybrids like Doja Cat, who was not on the list?
She should be on the list.
I was like,
she should.
I was like, Doja should definitely be on the list.
I think she in that
anyway.
realm. She could have been in that. Man, I ain't gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Y'all not gonna get me. I'm not putting her in that realm.
What you? Hold on. Do you mean like she could have been something, but she
not gonna say that either? Cause no,
she don't got the push behind.
I feel like she had that Lauryn Hill vibe going.
Oh, okay.
But I can't do that though because Lauryn Hill. No.
No, you said Lauryn Hill vibe, and I feel you on that without that's not disrespecting Lauryn.
I feel like it is. I listened to the Miseducation recently, and it's like no. Cause I remember when I asked y'all about something about a song comparison to her with Aaliyah or something, and I was making an argument about that.
Yeah, it was like you can't.
And then I listened to that, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
That's a whole nother vibe. That's a whole nother realm.
Ooh.
She
even with her rapping, I'm listening to it like, that's right, chills. Yeah, all definitely, man.
3014, 35 Diamond, Lady of Rage, Honey Cocaine, Drizzy, Lil Debbie, Amanda Perez. And I'm like, you talking about God See Me an Angel, Amanda Perez? Because that was not rap.
I don't think I've heard you say Dej Loaf yet.
Yeah, Dej Loaf was 28.
Oh, okay.
China White is 41. You remember China White? She was on Bia Bia.
I remember that name. Oh man.
She was on Bia Bia.
Yeah. Ludacris and Julia John. Okay.
Yeah. First of all, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, period, hands down.
Oh yeah, she scared the shit.
Anyway,
I ain't gonna say she scared me on that song, but she was one of them of like, I do not.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I was leaning on that song.
I hate licks. I'm like, okay. Hey,
she came in. I ain't on no frishy shit at all.
No, none of that. And she was saying it in the tone too. Like, no. Hey, shout out China White, man.
Yeah. Then they got Rico Nasty, Rocky Bad, Angel Hayes, Angie Martinez. Then they got the fucking nerve to have Rap City at 47. Then they got Kaya. Then it's Emil, and then it's Iggy Azalea.
Damn, they disrespectful, man.
Disrespected. I said, who?
I should have looked at that list because I probably would have said,
no,
hey, I'm not doing this.
I looked at it and I sent it to you because of the disrespect. I wanted you to see and hear all the fucking disrespect they did. I said, who wrote this?
I would have been like, I'm not doing this.
And then I went in the comment section and was seeing what people were saying, and they was naming people I didn't even like, remember and stuff like that.
Damn,
because that's where the whole LeChat thing came from. And
did you ever see it was Gangsta Boo and 3-6 Mafia?
Oh, I didn't look.
I think it was her, Gangsta Boo and LaChat. I know LaChat was, but Gangsta Boo.
I think you're right. Because I feel like I remember them having an introduction, like yep,
Like I said,
3 6 Mafia.
okay,
Yep.
Gangsta Boo. Okay, hey, shout out to that knowledge, baby. I'm on it.
Yeah, it says Associated X, 3 6 Mafia. LaChat is a whole different person. You are look at you.
Hey, I was fans, man. I love the music back then. I used to I was the person that took the wrapped up the CD case, looked at the credits,
Me too.
produced whatnot, who wrote what.
Me too. That's when
man.
I found out it's a lot of money in writing, but the thing about writing is you don't get paid until after the artist then got paid.
Yeah, I think it might be different
now. Royalty checks, the royalty checks.
Yeah.
If you make a hit,
that goes into producing and stuff like that and all of that. That's why Kanye West and them, yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
Missy
man.
Elliott writing songs and what she look what she doing. It's what she getting still to this day.
Exactly.
I guess I want to jump back over to the movies. Worst movie betrayal: Soul Food, cousin smashing the husband, or 8 Mile, homeboy smashing the girl you talking to. Worst movie betrayal.
Yo, that's blood. Because first of all, the chokage and the draggage and the trauma that my nephew would have seen.
Oh yeah, she had to stop that too. She had to play it off.
She had to play it cool because she had a nephew with her. Fuck that.
So you saying you would have busted on in there,
bruh?
And she did. So she let them enjoy the moment.
It's a thin line between my calmness and my insanity, and I don't know which one would have took over at that point. Because it's like, do I black out, or do I remain calm? I don't know. I'm just letting you know there's two sides, but I'm leaning towards the dark side.
So you are choosing Soul Food. You feel like that's the worst movie betrayal?
Hell yeah, that's your cousin. Your cousin, and my husband, not my boyfriend, not somebody I'm talking to. My husband and my cousin?
Was it a lead up to that though?
What you mean?
With the husband. I feel like as family, y'all know y'all cousin. Keep your cousin. Y'all know y'all cousin.
But they didn't cheat. Like, okay, they got introduced, but it ain't like she was like, this ain't like what's that movie? Players Club, where she was staying at the house. Yeah, she was just.
Oh, why did oh shit! I should have put that one in. I should change the whole question and say the cousin of Players Club. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna stick with this one.
The cousin of Players Club.
No, I feel like this one better. I feel like this because we got to know both of these characters more. Yeah.
Oh no, but yeah, it's definitely the cousin because that's just because if it's somebody you just talking to but you really feeling that person, yeah, that shit hurt. But this is family. Like you probably gonna have to see this bitch later, and then you gotta look at your husband like you, bitch. Like come on.
And she was definitely on a mission. She was on a mission. But do you blame the husband?
Hell yeah. You ain't got no self-control? You mean to tell me you ain't got no self-control?
I feel like he was responsible. It's just the way his wife was treating him leading up into that. He was even trying sometimes look like he was like, yo, I'm trying to be romantic and whatnot. She up there like, oh, okay.
Okay. Now he could have been mature about it and tried to and sat her down and verbally had a conversation.
Did he do that at the dinner table?
I mean, maybe so, but then at that point, like, you still.
Then y'all sitting in there drinking wine, you chilling.
You making excuses to cheat?
I'm not making excuses for him. I'm saying you in there chilling. Your wife is sitting there flexing on you all week, maybe all month, ain't no telling flexing in front of the family
Why?
too.
Why you so intimidated by money, nigga? You being financially taken care of.
Not flexing
You
like
sit
that.
there-
I'm talking about flexing like he been trying to talk to her, communicate with her, talking about his career, music. He trying to do something besides, he already making it. He got money, he good, but he trying to do something else. That's another hustle. Like,
I get it.
what you
Like he
do?
wanted to share his dreams with her because he loved her, and she was just being cold. And I get it, but like, you still ain't got no self control. Like, nigga, you wanted pussy that bad that you had to fuck my cousin?
She was. I'm not gonna put that on her, man, but she was like, here, hey. I'm just saying. Well, I'm choosing 8 Mile.
Whatever.
I'm not the one I choose 8 Mile because that's your partner. Your people been trying to put you on musically. He been lying anyway. I guess he didn't even know. Future called his ass out in the car talking about you were so tight with Dr. Dre. I guess he felt some type of way about that. Either way, if this your people, this your man, or you smashing an old girl that you introduced me to. Didn't he introduce Eminem to her, if I'm not mistaken?
She probably was there because I think he didn't introduce him, but she was probably there because she was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
But
because like that was.
I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna say it, but after go ahead.
Because they previously knew each other, like not her and Eminem, but her and Home Dude. So they was probably already smashing.
You might be right about that. You might be.
That's why it's like you can't. They just talking. I know you like her, but like, damn.
That's right. And Eminem, brother, if you could take this girl to your work environment and just smash right then and there, maybe you need to reconsider what's going on around and understand she might be down for the down. Cause you had just met this girl, and I had to think about that. Like, yeah. Yeah.
I saw somebody post some shit like that. They was talking about the weirdest place they had sex, and I was just like, people disclose that publicly.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna try to dive into some more. I definitely had some more I wanted to dive into, man. I had some serious stuff I wanted to talk about, man. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna probably have to jump off here a little early. I got a lot I gotta do in the morning.
Me too.
I got a lot I gotta do. So this probably gonna be one of the shortest ones I done. It ain't that short. I think it's like 1:30. We done like over 2-hour episodes.
Yeah, I know.
I do want to dive into something else though. This might get me back into something before I jump off here. Did you ever check out the Rick Ross record?
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
I feel like it's 3 different people on the same record that's giving me 3 different vibes.
Okay.
I feel like he was trying to recapture like a Super High or what's that other Maybach music? No, Aston Martin music, like something like that. He was trying to catch that type of vibe, whereas multiple people on the track and bringing their own flavor, but it's all melding together. And I
think that's why I enjoyed it so much, because it felt like he went back to that original sound or whatnot. At the same time, I did not like 21 Savage on this record at all. I'm a huge fan. I love 21 Savage. I'm a fan of 21 Savage music. I was listening to Ocean Drive today. I think that's off Savage Mode, his first one. But on this, he was so off to me on this song. He did not sound right at all on this song, on his beat. I didn't like it at all with him on there.
I like him as a feature artist. I don't think I've ever
I like him as a feature artist too. Not with this song though.
I feel like maybe that's what threw off the vibe. Because like when it got to his part, I wasn't mad at his verse, but it just like, to me, then going back to like Jasmine, and then it was just like none of this fits. None of it was fitting. I don't know. That's all I was saying. It just felt like 3 different people. It felt like 3 people on the same track, but nobody's on the same page.
That's 21 Savage sounded like he was bored as fuck on the track. He sounded like I was like, I'm going down the ramp. They said, "Oh God." I'm like, what? I don't know where this coming from or whatnot. Honestly, I feel like, you know who really would have sounded good on here as a feature if he wanted another rap on here? Meek Mill. I would have enjoyed a Meek Mill verse on here.
I feel like he thought that people wouldn't care about it as much if Meek was on it. You know what I mean?
I think it would have shut down a lot of questions. People were asking like the whole record label thing, but I think that's why this is the thing saying, yeah, something might be going on or whatnot. I don't know. I honestly though, 21 was not made for this record. And I must keep saying this. I love 21 as an artist. As far as his music or whatnot, I enjoy all his records. I ain't gonna say I'm a huge fan of him, but I like the way he switch up his flow. He shows cadence to older South artists like Master P, Mysticals. He'll switch up his flow and try to sound similar to them on certain songs or whatnot. Not imitating their flow, but more trying to play homage to them or whatnot. So yeah, this wasn't a record for him. I feel like, my opinion.
I mean, I don't know. It ain't no song I'm about to go around and put on my playlist and that like that.